Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. In part 1 of my planner refresh video, you have seen me put together this planner right here with Holly Golightly on the cover. Holly Golightly as performed by Audrey Hepburn in the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's. I will link the part 1 video below in the description box. And I do like this setup right now with a 24mm metal black discs. It's very handy. And here are my monthly spreads that are already in this planner. It's a month on 2 pages, but they are not printed back to back because I want to be able to archive each month like so. Just take them out of the discs and then transfer them to the archived volume without affecting the months before it and after it. And these monthly pages run only until the end of 2022, and I have to make more. As you can see here, that is the end of it. I have to make more of the monthly pages, and each month should have a wide tab at the side. Well, not really a tab, I don't really know what to call it, but more like a strip, like a label strip at the edge, but I have to update the ones here in my planner. Just to show you, here is one of my archived volumes of planner pages that are already finished. The strip for the months should look like this. See here, and these fulfill a specific purpose, which I will explain and I will demonstrate later. I did also explain these monthly spreads and the strips when I first set up my disc bound, which was in July 2021. This was my project for One Book July, and I will link the playlist down below. And so I made monthly spreads for the entire 2023. But these new ones have a grid base this time. This is the exact same grid base that I use on my daily pages and for most everything else in my planner. I have been using a grid base on my planner since around 2017. I think it was October 2017 when I first placed an actual grid base on the layout of my planner. I do have a video of my planner pages from that time, and I will link it down below. And I love the grid base. My handwriting looks much better with a grid base. It looks so much less like a chicken scrawl. And over here are what will be the strips that will go on the edge of the pages for 2023 and also for the 2022 months that I don't have the strips for yet. I'm going to cut these down now to the proper size, and I have included in the layout the very faint lines that should be the border of each page, so that when these are finally cut down, they will conform to my preferred page size, which is the A5 Slim. A5 Slim is the height of the A5 and the width of the Personal, so that means it is 210 millimeters tall and 95 millimeters wide. I am really liking this size a lot. I first decided on it in July 2021 at the suggestion of a planner sister, planner friend, and I never looked back. This is my preferred planner page size for the foreseeable future. Okay, here are the pages already cut down to size. The page on the left is slightly wider because that's where the wide tab or the strip will go. Here is the strip for it, and then I just usually use a glue stick and then I paste it on here like so. There's just a sliver of paper there that I have to snip off. And then after hole punching, you can see how it looks like in my planner. Let's make another one for the succeeding month. Cut it down to size, use the cutting lines that I placed on the layout to cut it down to size, and then paste the strip like so, and we are done. And then also, let us make the monthly spread for March 2023 using the exact same process. Cut and then paste the strip and then hole punch. And now here they are all in my planner. Okay, now that the monthly spreads for 2023 are already in this daily planner, everything has become too thick. It's too thick. The planner will not close. And I do not want to use bigger discs. I like the 24mm discs, Going with the bigger discs will defy the purpose of making this volume handy. So these sections right here that I placed here, because I will be accessing them almost daily, these will have to go back into my main planner. And that's okay. So now that I have taken out those sections, it's all just calendars in here, the daily pages and the monthly pages. And now it can close properly. And now it is time to put on the strips for the rest of the months. The reason why I prefer the strip that makes the first sheet of each monthly spread jut out of the planner by about 10 millimeters is so that I can flip through them easily and not have to see the blank pages of the underside of each month. And they also serve as dividers. Just in case I want to place a note on the discs that is specific to a particular month, I just put it on the months. I don't do that often, but I have done that a few times, so the strips are helpful. Now, as for the months for this year, 2022, that have been on here for a while, the strips will be made differently. Because these monthly pages are cut to the exact size of A5 Slim, they don't have that extra width on the left page that you saw me make earlier in this video. When I made these pages in July 2021, I didn't know that I wanted those strips. I just added the strips as I went along, and I liked them, so I'm keeping the strips. But for now, I have to add the strips to these one. And so the strips that I made for these older monthly pages have an extra strip at the bottom. It's like two layers of strips. The top one has the month and the bottom strip is just blank. And the bottom strip is that's what I will be placing the glue on and adhering to the actual monthly pages. The strips that I made now today just have a slightly bigger font than the strips I made before, and I am not sure which one I like. I like them both equally, but let's see which font size I end up liking towards the end of 2023. For now, the strips will stay this way. Now, this glue that I'm using is from the HBW brand, which is a very popular office supply brand if you're in Asia. But if I do not smush it down, it doesn't work as well. So let me use this glue pen that I've had for a while. You have seen this before in some of my Plan With Me videos, and I like this glue pen. It works for very narrow applications, and because the glue is colored, I can see where I put the glue down because it's usually a very small amount of glue, so the color helps. But this particular glue pen has dried out. I have a new one here that is still very juicy. So let's use that one. This glue pen is actually very convenient and also very affordable. I will link it below in the description box. And by the way, the paper that I used to create the monthly pages for 2023 is this Skytone paper that is 120 GSM in the finish called Vellum, which is very, very smooth. The paper comes in a pack of 10, and I bought it at a local store here in my city called Hong. One pack costs 24 Philippine pesos. Okay, so now the Holly Golightly planner is final, the covers are final, the inside pages are final, and the sections are final. It's really just one section, the calendar section. And I have actually already made a cover for my main planner, and it's this image of a very beautiful blue door that I found on Unsplash. I will link it down below. I made this blue door cover the exact same way that I made the Holly Golightly cover that I demonstrated in part 1 of the planner refresh video. I also printed these photos of the blue door on photo paper and laminated them. Here in the back is the same image. So just like the Holly Golightly one, I did not make the front and back mirror images of each other. Another thing that I did for the planner refresh is I updated this page right here. This is a list of my most favorite activities to make often for the long term, and I just thought that it was nice to have them here on one page, but it no longer matches the blue and gray and black discs that I have on this one, so I made a new one in blue. And I did move the box over to the, scooch it over to the right, because in the previous green one, the box was completely centered and it didn't look good because the holes are on there. On the back of this is my little mantra. It says, "Be brave, do good, write well." And in the updated one, I placed little icons representing those activities that I like. These ones here are for writing novels and short stories and journaling. These ones are for reading and making notebooks and making YouTube videos. These here are for academic research using my favorite framework, which is spectrality. And on top is an icon for my main goal for the next couple of years, which is to fly away, which is also in this section right here called Fly Away. I have in this section the lists of tasks that I have to do in order to achieve that goal. Another thing that I changed is this one. Remember this? This is my daily time blocking, and I made a video about this on my channel, which I will, of course, link in the description box. At the back of this is the little ghost that represents my framework for my academic research, which is spectrality. However, things have changed since then, and I have had to make adjustments. Now there are three different priorities of equal importance. One of them has a June deadline, the other has a July deadline, and the third has an August deadline. So I have my work cut out for me until August. So here's the new time blocking for them. I also placed here at the bottom the things that will still be done, but not every day. They are not urgent, but I want to find time to do them because they make me happy. And at the back is the same set of icons, the new set of icons, because like I said, they represent these activities. I like that there is now a tie-in between my planner and my main organizer, which is symbolized by these icons. The icons are on my main organizer and on my planner. And then I just put the time block on here so that it's beside my daily time tracking for each day. I move it to whatever day I'm on. This is really just 2 sheets of paper that's cut down to size and then laminated and hole punched. So it will be sturdy enough to be moved around every day. I'm using a day on 2.6 pages for my daily planning pages, and I have a video of that, which I will link in the description box. And that is part 2 of my planner refresh. My monthly pages are now updated on Holly Golightly, and all my other sections are on my main organizer with the blue door. This main organizer is pretty chunky, and I'm in 1.5-inch discs. I might need bigger discs again, but I somehow do not want to use the rainbow discs again. I really like the clean look of the two-tone colors and the solid discs without the hard cutouts. It's a good change. And these are still the same sections that I made when I set up my planner for the start of 2022. I will link that video down below just in case you're interested to watch it. I will definitely need a travel cover for the main organizer. I'm not sure if I will need one for my Holly Golightly planner. We will see. But for now, this is part 2 of my planner refresh for May 2022. Thank you for watching. Bye.